This episode is brought to you by Farmers Insurance.
This hour's headlines on RT International, as Moscow demands an international investigation into an alleged massacre of Russian soldiers who were being held captive by Ukrainian forces. This after chilling footage suggesting a mass execution emerged online. Also ahead for you.
The injured are driven here 5-10 minutes away from the front line. The job here is to stabilize patients, to stop bleeding and get them to safety.
RT visits a frontline hospital in the Lugansk Republic, where Russian volunteer doctors are fighting to save the lives of wounded soldiers. Also, protesters in Burkina Faso set fires at the French embassy amid escalating grievances against enduring, quote, Paris influence in the West African nation.
We don't need the French army here. They say that they are here to help us. I don't trust them. It is time for them to go. Our goal today is to make them.
With no shortage of stories for you on this Saturday program from Moscow on RT, as always.
The Jaguar F-Pace.
It's seen as the final frontier of global cooperation after the Cold War. But Russia has decided to pull out of the International Space Station. Is it even possible? And what will be the impact on future space exploration and research? This is Inside Story. Hello, welcome to the programme. I'm Bernard Smith. The International Space Station has been a symbol of cooperation between Cold War and...
It is a British free-to-air television channel owned by ITV Digital Channels, a division of ITV plc. 2004 to 2006, there are 3 blue squares, and on them there is the word IT in white text, and under the squares there is a blue cube, and on it, there is a white number 3. Here is the horizontal version and a bumper.
Welcome to the latest member of our family. This is ITV3, your home for classic drama, quality movies and the best crime thrillers like Frost, Morse, Midsummer Murders and more. And we kick off tonight with brand new drama from Ian Rankin. John Hannah hits the streets of Edinburgh in the UK television premiere, Rebus.
2006 to 2013, there are 2 dark red shapes, and on the first one there is the word IT in white text, and between the shapes, there is a black number 3. Here is the HD version and a bumper.
A relaxing holiday in Cornwall turns into a complex murder investigation for Agatha Christie's Poirot. That's at 8. First, new to ITV3, Due South.
2013 to the present, there are the words IT and 3 in purple text. Here is the HD version and a bumper.
At 10:35, Poirot investigates the murder of a man found with a love letter in his pocket. But first on ITV3, a friend in need is a friend indeed for Jessica in Murder, She Wrote.
Okay, now I'm gonna talk about Radio Z. It is a Polish commercial radio station. 1990 to 1990, here we have the logo of the first Radio Z's name, Radio Gazeta. There is the word radio in white text and on it there is the word Gazeta in black text. 1990 to 1997, they changed its name to Radio Z. There is the word radio in black text, and under it there is the word Z in black text, except the letter Z is in blue and red text. Here is a variant. 1997 to 2000, there are the words radio and Z in white text on a dark blue background. 2000 to 2010, there are the words radio and Z in purple and red text. 2007 to 2010, there is a gray shape, and inside it, there is the word Z in red text. 2010 to 2017, there is a blue shape, and under it there is a red shape, and inside it, there are the words radio and Z in white text. Here is a variant. 2017 to the present, there is a red shape, and inside it there are the words radio and Z in white text. Alright, now I'm gonna talk about RMFFM. It is the first commercial radio station in Poland. 1990 to 1990, here we have the logo of the first RMF-FM's name, Radio Małopolska Fun. There is a yellow unicorn holding a torch, and under it there are the words Radio in Małopolska, and under them there is a red rectangle, and inside it, there is the word Fun in yellow text, and on it there is a blue rectangle, and inside it, there is the word Radio in yellow text, and behind the red rectangle there is a red line. 1990 to 1992, they changed its name to RMF-FM. There is a yellow unicorn holding a torch, and on the right of it, there are the words Radio and RMF in yellow text, and under them there is the word 70.06 FM in yellow text. 1992 to 2000, there are the words RMF and FM in blue text, and between them there is a blue unicorn holding a torch. 2000 to 2002, the unicorn is simpler. 2002 to 2005, the unicorn is more simpler, and the font has changed. 2005 to 2010, there is the word RMF in blue text, and on the right of it there is a black shape, and inside it, there is the word FM in blue text. 2010 to the present, there are the words RMF and FM in blue text. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about TV Cultura. It is a free Brazilian television network headquartered in Sao Paulo and a part of Fundação Padre Anchieta. 1960 to 1969, here we have the logo of the first TV Cultura's name, C2 Cultura. There is a letter C in black text, and inside it there is a character's face, and on the right of the letter, there is a gray number 2, and on it there is the word Cultura in black text. 1969 to 1972, here we have the logo of the second TV Cultura's name, TV2 Cultura. There is a gray square, and under it there are two gray shapes, and under them there are the words TV2 and Cultura in gray text. Here is a bumper. (1972 to 1976), there is word Cultura in green text, except the letter C, U and R shapes. 1976 to 1979, there is a green square, and under it there are two green shapes, and under them, there are the words TV2 and Cultura in green text. Here is a bumper. (1979 to 1984), here we have the logo of the third TV Cultura's name, RTC. The words TV2 and Cultura were replaced to the word RTC in green text, and under it, there are the words Radio e Televisão and Cultura in green text. Here is a bumper. 1984 to 1986, the word RTC is now in silver text, and now the words under the word RTC have been replaced to the words Emissoras Educativas da Fundação Padre Anchieta in black text. Here is a bumper. 1986 to 1992, here we have the logo of the fourth TV Cultura's name, Cultura Read Cultura. The words under the shapes have been replaced to the word Cultura in dark green text. Also, the shapes are darker. Here is a bumper. 1992 to 1997, everything is now white. The font of the word Cultura has changed, and above it now there is the word Read in white text. Here is a variant and a bumper. 1997 to 2001, they finally changed its name to TV Cultura. Everything is now on a black shadow, the word Read has been removed, and now under the word Cultura there is a gray line, and under it, there are the words Fundação Padre and Anchieta in gray text. Here is a bumper. (2001 to 2003), the text under the line has been removed, the shapes are now green, and the text and the line are now blue. Here is a variant and a bumper. 2003 to 2005, now under the line there are the words Fundação Padre and Anchieta in black text. Also, now behind the shapes there is a black shadow. 2005 to 2006, the line and the text under it have been removed, and the word Cultura is now in blue and green gradient text. Here is a bumper.
cultura. Mais perto de você.
2006 to 2009, the text has been removed. Here is a bumper.
Mais televisão é cultura.
2009 to 2013, the shapes are brighter, and now under them there is the word Cultura in blue text. Here is a bumper. 2013 to 2017, the font has changed. Here is a bumper. 2017 to 2020, the shapes and the text are now gray. Here is a bumper. "2020 to the present, the text has been removed, and the shapes are now white. Here is a bumper. Alright, now I'm gonna talk about WPIX. It is a CW-affiliated television station licensed to New York, United States. 1948 to 1952, there is the word PIX in black text, and under it there is a black circle, and in the middle of it, there are the words New and York in black text, and on the right of the circle, there is a black number 11. Here is a variant. 1952 to 1955, there are two black squares, and inside the first one there is the word PIX in black text, and inside the second one, there is a black number 11. 1955 to 1962, there is a black circle, and inside it, there is the word PIX in black text, and on the right of it, there is a black number 11, and under it, there are the words New and York in black text. 1962 to 1966, there is a black rounded rectangle, and inside it, there is the word PIX in white text, and under it, there are the words on the top New and York in white text, and on the right of them, there is a white number 11, and under the rectangle, there are the words The Daily News and Station in black text. 1966 to 1969, there is a black circle, and inside it there are the words TV and 11 in black text, and between them there is a black line. 1969 to 1976, there is a white circle, and inside it there is a white number 11, and under the circle, there are the words PIX New and York in white text. 1976 to 1982, there are the words 11 and Alive in white text on a black outline. Here is a bumper. 1982 to 1984, there are the words 11 and Alive in white text on a black outline, and under them there are the words PIX New and York in black text. Here is a bumper. 1984 to 1986, there is a black circle, and inside it, there is a black number 11, and on the right of the circle, there is the word Alive in black text. 1986 to 1994, there is a white circle, and inside it there is a white number 11, and under the circle, there are the words PIX New and York in white text. Here is a bumper.
This is Channel 11, WPIX, New York.
1994 to 1995, there is a yellow number 11 on a black outline. 1995 to 1999, now on the left of the number there is a black shape, and on it there is the word The in white text, and on the right of the shape, there are the letters W and B in white text, and under the number 11, there is the word PIX in black text. Here is a variant and a bumper.
This is WPIX, home of the WB Television Network.
1999 to 2006, there are the letters W and B in blue text, and on the right of them, there is a blue number 11. Here is a bumper.
Live from New York, you're watching the WB11 Morning News with John Muller, Lynn White, Linda Church, Emily Francis, and Marisol Castro in Air 11.
2006 to 2008, there is the CW logo that consists in the word CW in green text, and in the middle of the letter C there is the word The in green text, and on the right of the logo, there is a green number 11. Here is a bumper.
This is the CW11 News at 10.
2008 to 2008, there is the word PIX in black text, and on the right of it, there is a black line, and on the right of it, there is a black circle, and inside it, there is a black number 11. 2008 to 2017, there is the word PIX in black text, and on the right of it there is a black circle, and inside it, there is a black number 11. Here is the blue version and a bumper.
Live from 42nd Street in New York City, this is the PIX News at 6:30.
2017 to the present, the circle is now 3B. Here is the silver version, the version with the slogan, a variant and a bumper.
Live from 42nd and 2nd, this is the PIX 11 News at 6.
Okay, now I'm gonna talk about Vestron Video. It is the main subsidiary of Vestron Incorporated, a home video company based in Stamford, Connecticut. 1982 to 1982, there are the words Vestron and Video in white text, and under them there is a letter V in silver text. Here is an intro. (1982 to 1986), the letter V is now made out of red and white lines. Here is the print version, the golden version and an intro. (1986 to 1992), there is a black shape, and under it, there are the words Vestron and Video in black text. Here is a variant and an intro. (2016 to the present), there are the words Vestron and Video in white text on a black outline, and under them there is letter V made out of black lines. Here is an intro. Alright, now I'm gonna talk about KTLA. It is a CW-affiliated television station licensed to Los Angeles, California, United States. 1942 to 1947 is an experimental phase. There is a black ring, and inside it there is a black ring, and inside it there is a white circle on a black outline, and coming out from it there are some black lines, and on the top left of the white circle there are the words W6ZIZ and Hollywood in black text, and on the bottom right of the circle there are the words Television and Productions in black text. 1947 to 1955, there are 22 black stars, and under them there is a black circle, and on it there is a white antenna, and on it there is the word TLA in white text, and under the antenna there is a white mountain, and under it there are the words Television Productions and ink in black text, and under it there is the bottom of the mountain. Here is a bumper.
This is KTLA Television Los Angeles, owned and operated by Television Productions Incorporated, a service of Paramount Pictures, with studios adjoining the Paramount lot in Hollywood, transmitting from atop Mount Wilson, California on television channel number 5, a frequency of 76 to 82 megacycles. Again tonight, we're ready to bring you a full evening of television entertainment. From now until 7 o'clock, watch the news go by and listen to recorded music as you align your receivers for best reception of KTLA.
1955 to 1956, there are 22 gray stars, and under them there is gray circle, and on it there is the word TLA in gray text, and under it there is a black number 5, and under it there is a mountain, and on it there are the words Paramount Television Productions and ink in gray text. 1956 to 1958, there is a black rectangle, and on it there is a white triangle, and on it there is a word in black text, and on the right of the triangle there is a gray ring, and on it there is a black number 5, and behind it there is another gray ring. Here is a bumper. (1958 to 1961), there is a white shape, and on it there is a black transportation thing, and on the right of it there are the words KTLA and TV5 in black text. 1961 to 1964, there are 22 black stars, and under them there is a black ring, and under it there is the word TV in black text, and under it there is a black number 5, and under it there is the word CLA, and under it there is a black cloud, and inside it there are the words a subsidiary of Paramount Pictures Incorporation in black text. 1964 to 1977, there is a black number 5. Here is a variant and a bumper.
This is KTLA 5, Los Angeles, where you'll crack up watching Groucho, weeknights at 11.
1977 to 1981, there is the word CLA in black text, and on the right of it there is a black rounded square, and inside it there is a white number 5. Here is a bumper.
Golden West Broadcasters, Channel 5, KTLA, Los Angeles.
1981 to 1995, there are the words CLA Los Angeles in black text, and on the right of them there is a yellow number 5. Here is the print version, the stacked version and a bumper.
This is KTLA, Channel 5, Tribune Broadcasting in Los Angeles.
1995 to 1997, there is a black rectangle, and on it there is a golden number 5, and under it there is the word CLA in white text, and on the left of the number 5 there are the letters W and B in white text. Here is a bumper. (1997 to 2005), there is the word CLA in black text, and on the right of it there is a black number 5, and on the top right of it there are the letters W and B in black text. Here is the blue version, a variant and a bumper.
Tonight on KTLA's Big Picture, Jim Belushi and Charles Grodin star in the hilarious case of mistaken identity, Taking Care of Business.
2005 to 2009, there is a black shape, and under it there is the word CLA in black text, and under it there are the words, Where Law and Lives in black text. Here is the version with the WB logo, the version with the CW logo, a variant and a bumper.
This is the KTLA Morning News, First Edition.
2009 to 2016, there is a black rectangle, and inside it there is the word CLA in white text, and under this rectangle there is another black rectangle, and inside it there is a white number 5. Here is the horizontal version, the 3D version, a variant and a bumper.
You're watching KTLA 5, Los Angeles.
(2016 to the present), the black rectangle on the top has been removed, the word CLA is now in blue gradient text, and the rectangle is now blue gradient. Here is the icon, the dark version of the icon, the horizontal version and a bumper.
There's a beat, a rhythm. You can feel it every day.
The price of housing, the price of gas, those are the things that get people talking.
It's where you go, what you do, and how you play.
We have a finger on the pulse of Southern California.
These are the stories, the moments that bring us all together. The KTLA 5 Morning News, the beat of Southern California.
Okay, now I'm gonna talk about Twix. It is a chocolate bar made by Mars Incorporated, consisting of a biscuit applied with other confectionery toppings and coatings, most frequently being caramel and milk chocolate. 1979 to 1982, there is the word Twix in red text on a black outline, and coming out of the letter X there is a red line, and on it, there are the words Twin and Bar in black text. Here is a commercial.
Doesn't add up, Sam.
Yeah, this is chocolate and caramel, but how could it be crunchy? Crunchy! Oh, sweetheart, we're gonna blow the lid off this cake.
There's something hidden here inside this Twix bar. Look, under thick milk chocolate, under golden caramel, a cookie, a crunchy cookie.
I knew you could do it.
Tastiest case I ever cracked.
Oh, Sam.
Twix cookie bars, chocolate, caramel, and a surprising cookie crunch.
1982 to 1993, there is the word Twix in red text on a black outline. Here is a commercial.
I'm looking for
a silk blouse?
Oh, I thought you were selling irons.
I am. The Sunbeam Monitor iron. Watch.
It's on.
I know.
But
relax. The Sunbeam Monitor has an electronic brain.
That won't help that blouse.
Yes, it will. Because if you leave it like this, it turns itself off.
Amazing.
And And if you leave it on like this, it turns itself off in 10 minutes. And...
Wait, I'll take it.
The monitor?
Mm-hmm, and the blouse.
Sunbeam makes it easy.
1993 to 1999. The text is darker and now on a white outline as well. Here is a commercial.
Imagine going to work one day and finding your office like this. Good morning. Well, it really happened to an IBM customer. A flood put their computer room under tons of water. One call to IBM, and a team of experts dived right in. They worked around the clock, and they got the system up and running in record time. No matter what size your problem or your company. That kind of service is something you should think about, because very often in business, when it rains, it pours.
IBM, the bigger picture.
1999 to 2010. The font has changed. Here is a commercial.
Every spring, people strive for a beautiful lawn the same old way, with products that treat every lawn the same and can give you the same old frustrating results. Because lawns are different, ChemLawn has over 800 programs. We select the one right for your lawn and change it as your lawn's needs change. That's why we can guarantee to make it beautiful. ChemLawn, making America beautiful, one lawn at a time.
2010 to the present. The text is now 3D. It is now on a white and brown outline. The font has changed, and now inside the dot and the letter I there are two black rectangles. Here is a variant and a commercial.
Has ever tried one of these bars made over at Red Twix? Why? Our special cookie is cascaded with caramel and cloaked in chocolate. Never wondered? Try both. Pick a side. Twix.
Alright, now I'm gonna talk about Mercedes-Benz. It is a German global automobile marque and a division of Daimler AG. 1902 to 1909. Here we have the logo of the first Mercedes-Benz's name, Mercedes. There is a black shape, and inside it there is the word Mercedes in white text. 1909 to 1916. Here we have the logo of the second Mercedes-Benz's name, Benz. There is a black circle and on it there are some white shapes, and in the middle of the circle, there is the word Benz in black text. Here is the colored version and a variant. 1916 to 1926, there is a black circle on a yellow outline with a red middle, and on the black part, there are 4 yellow shapes, and under them, there is the word Mercedes in yellow text, and on the red part, there is a white shape on a yellow outline. 1926 to 1933 as a primary logo and 1933 to the present as a secondary logo. They changed its name to Mercedes-Benz. There is a blue circle on a white outline, and on it there is the word Mercedes in white text, and under it there are some white shapes, and under them there is the word Benz in white text, and in the middle of the circle, there is a white shape. 1933 to 1989, there is a black circle, and in the middle of it, there is a black shape. Here is a commercial.
Which car has the best resale value at retail? Here are America's 3 finest luxury sedans and a Mercedes-Benz. When new, they're worth 100% of their value. But automobile industry authorities say that after 1, 2, or 3 years, the Mercedes-Benz has the best resale value. Add it up. Mercedes-Benz has a better resale value than any luxury sedan made in America. Anyone. Mercedes-Benz.
1989 to 2009. The logo is now silver and 3D, and now under it, there are the words Mercedes and Benz in black text. Here is the icon, the 2D version, the horizontal version and a commercial.
Last year, we asked our competition to pick the best personal computer based on price and memory. They all chose the Commodore 64. With all the changes in the computer industry, we thought we'd better check again. The new IBM personal computer chose the Commodore 64. The new Apple IIe chose the Commodore 64. The more things change, the more things stay the same. Commodore, in more homes than any other home computer.
2009 to the present, the text is bigger. Here is the icon, the horizontal version, the 2D version and a commercial.
When you drop a 603 horsepower V8 bi-turbo engine into one of Mercedes-Benz's finest luxury sedans, what do you get? You get out of the way. 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. The Mercedes-AMG E63S sedan.
Okay, now I'm gonna talk about KFC. It is an American fast food restaurant chain headquartered in Louisville, Kentucky, that specializes in fried chicken. 1952 to 1978 and 2016 to the present, here we have the logo of the first KFC's name, Kentucky Fried Chicken. There are the words Kentucky Fried and Chicken in black text, and on the right of them there is Colonel Sanders' head. Here is the icon, the stacked version and a commercial.
Sunday dinner. There's just something about Sunday dinner that makes it the best meal of the week. Maybe it's the steaming bowls of mashed potatoes and thick brown gravy. Maybe it's the tasty tender chicken fried up golden brown. Whatever it is, Sunday dinner is it, the best meal of the week. Only one little problem. Ever try taking it places? Like church socials, parties, or ball games? Announcing the portable Sunday dinner by Colonel Sanders. He cooks up Kentucky Fried Chicken in his kitchen, then packs it up in his handy bucket. All you do is pick it up. Imagine, the best meal of the week travels everywhere, every day of the week. Okay, Colonel, hit the road.
1978 to 1991 and 2016 to the present, there is Colonel Sanders' head, and on the right of it, there are the words Kentucky Fried and Chicken in black text. Here is the icon, the blue version. 1991 to 1997, they changed its name to KFC. There are 7 red shapes, and on the last one there is a black and white Colonel Sanders' head, and under the shapes, there is the word KFC in red text. Here is a commercial.
The true beauty of Tefal nonstick cookware can only be appreciated from the inside out. Consider its outer beauty. 3 layers of porcelain enamel, exclusive heat expansion channels, a pan that won't warp. Consider its inner beauty. The long-lasting honeycomb surface that makes Tefal Resistol the most non-stick cookware. Your favorite dishes will dance in it and off it. That's the beauty of Tefal. Better non-stick cookware inside and out.
1997 to 2006, there is a red square, and on it there is a white and blue Colonel Sanders, and on him there is the word KFC in red text. Here is the word mark and a commercial.
This is an epic tale of triumph against 5-to-1 odds. The Bissell Power Steamer Deep Cleaner with its 1 dirt lifter power brush and the competitor's most expensive 5-brush machine. They met on dirty carpet. The other cleaner did well, but the Power Steamer got high traffic areas measurably cleaner. The Bissell Power Steamer, a brush with greatness. Bissell, life's messy. Clean it up.
2006 to 2014, there is a red circle, and on it there is a black and white Colonel Sanders wearing red clothes, and on the right of him, there is the word KFC in white text. Here is the word mark, a variant. 2014 to 2018, there is Colonel Sanders' head, and under it, there is the word KFC in black text. Here is a variant and a commercial.
Howdy folks, this is me, Colonel Sanders. For $5 you can fill up your car with gasoline, or you can fill up yourself with my $5 fill up with finger-licking good sauce. It's tender, it's juicy, it's delicious. 3 chicken tenders, taters, and gravy. I throw in a biscuit and a big old cookie. My $5 fill up will fill you up, guaranteed. Isn't that right, Philip? It's still finger-licking good.
2018 to the present, there is a black shape, and inside it there are 2 red shapes, and in the middle of them there is Colonel Sanders' head, and under it, there is the word KFC in black text. Fun fact, this logo represents a bucket. Here is the horizontal version, the word mark and a commercial.
Shh, just listen now. My KFC Crispy Colonel sandwich is telling you it's delicious. In sandwich language. KFC, it's finger-looking good.
Alright, now I'm gonna talk about RTL7. It is a Dutch free-to-air television channel that was launched as Veronica on September 1st, 1995. 1995 to 2001, here we have the logo of the first RTL7's name, Veronica. There is the word Veronica in blue text, and under it there is a blue line. 2001 to 2005, here we have the logo of the second RTL7's name, Yoren. There is a green circle on a black circle, and inside it there is the word Yoren in black text except the letter O is white. Here is a bumper. 2005 to 2010, they changed its name to RTL7. There is the word RTL in black text, and on the right of it there is a purple number 7, and on the right of it there is a purple shape. Here is a bumper. 2010 to 2017, there is the word RTL7 in black text, and on the right of it there is a black slash, and on the right of it there are 2 yellow slashes. Here is the HD version and a bumper. In 2017 to the present, the font has changed, and now everything is yellow. Here is a variant and a bumper.
The UN stabilization mission in Mali by next year. But to put things in perspective, not much has changed from the time of...
Okay, now I'm gonna talk about Michelin. It is a French multinational tire manufacturer based in Clermont-Ferrand in the Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes region of France. 1889 to 1925, unfortunately, I wasn't able to find this logo. 1925 to 1936, unfortunately, I wasn't able to find this logo. 1936 to 1968, there is the word Michelin in black text, and coming out from the letter N there is a black line, and on the right of it, there is a character made out of tires holding a tire. Here is a variant in the commercial.
Belle journée pour une balade en vélo. Ah là là, et il n'y a que 8 jours que j'ai gonflé. Ah, ce gonflage. Et hop, la route est belle. Tiens, lui aussi. Ah, quelle barbe ce gonflage, hein. Et la petite demoiselle. Ah, ce gonflage, mademoiselle. Aujourd'hui, cette corvée de gonflage, c'est fini. Et bien fini. Procurez-vous la chambre Air Stop Michelin et vous roulerez des mois sans gonfler. Des mois sans gonfler avec la chambre Air Stop Michelin. Air Stop Michelin, des mois sans gonfler.
Air Stop Michelin, la chambre à air qui tient l'air.
1968 to 1997, there is the word Michelin in black text. Here is the version with the character and the commercial.
When I found out how affordable Michelin radios were, I thought they were putting me on. Well, as it turns out, I'm putting them on.
I came in here expecting only to have enough for my second choice, but he put me on to Michelin for about the same price.
If anyone tells you Michelin quality is too expensive, they're putting you on. Price Michelins. Only our standards are high.
I found out Michelin prices are really competitive. So that's what I'm putting on.
Michelin. We put America on radios.
1997 to 2017, there is a blue rectangle, and on it there is the word Michelin in white text, and under it there is a yellow line, and on it, there is a character made out of tires. Here is the print version, the version with the slogan, the inverted version, the word mark and the commercial.
Max and his son made their way homeward bound when mischievous rain dropped down, down, down. Safety was threatened by every roguish drip. They slipped and slid. They couldn't get a grip. Then along came the Michelin man, reminding them the right tire changes everything. So with Michelin tires, rainy days weren't so tricky. Stop up to 29 feet shorter than a leading competitor with the Michelin tire. Michelin, a better way forward.
2017 to the present, there is a character waving made out of tires, and under it there is a yellow line, and under it, there is the word Michelin in blue text. Here is the print version, the version with the slogan, the corporate version and the commercial.
Tires are put to the test every day, everywhere around the world. And now Michelin has developed a tire that stays safe even when worn. New Michelin Primacy 4. Safe when new, safe when worn.
Alright, now I'm gonna talk about Universal Television. It is an American television production subsidiary of NBC Universal Content Studios. 1963 to 1973, there is a black shape representing a letter U in black text, and in the middle of it, there is a black globe. Here is a variant and an intro. 1973 to 1997, the shape and the globe are now blue. Here is an intro. 1997 to 2004, there is the 1997 to 2012 Universal Pictures logo. Here is an intro. 1999 to 2000 something, they changed its name to Universal Pictures Visual Programming. Now under the Universal Pictures logo there are the words Universal Pictures Visual and Programming all in black text. 2007 to 2011, they changed its name to Universal Media Studios. There is a black shape and under it there are the words Universal Media and Studios in black text. Here is an intro. 2011 to the present, they finally changed its name to Universal Television. There is a black rounded shape, and under it there are the words Universal and Television in black text. Here is the stacked version and an intro. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about GMC. It is a division of the American automobile manufacturer General Motors that primarily focuses on trucks and utility vehicles. 1911 to 1947, there is a black circle on an orange outline, and inside it there is the word GMC in white text on an orange outline, and on the outline there are the words General Motors and Trucks in black text, and between each word there is a black circle. 1947 to 1960, there are the words GMC and Trucks in red text, and between them there is a red line. 1950s to 1967 is a corporate logo, there is a white square, and inside it there are the words GMC General Motors Incorporation in red text, and under the square there is a black rectangle, and inside it there is the word Trucks in white text. 1960 to 1967, there is the word GMC in black text. 1967 to 1971, unfortunately, I wasn't able to find this logo. 1971 to 1975, unfortunately, I wasn't able to find this logo. 1975 to 1979, there is a red rectangle on a white and black outline, and inside it there is the word GMC in white text. Here is the word mark and a commercial.
Some jobs are tougher than others, and people with tough jobs want tough trucks. Make your pickup a GMC. Like this new for 77 one-ton pickup with four-wheel drive. A GMC is good to have around, to get around and get it done.
We're coming home. The gang there yet?
Yes, they're all here.
Getting a truck? Get one that's built by the truck people. Get a GMC.
1979 to 2014, there is the word GMC in 3D red text on a black and white outline. Here is the version with the slogan and a commercial.
At GMC, we know that payloads don't need to stretch their legs. Listen to XM satellite radio, enjoy dual climate control, or watch DVDs. But people do. Introducing the new GMC Sierra 1500 Crew Cab. Professional grade engineering. It's not more than you need, just more than you're used to.
2014 to the present, the font has changed and the text is darker. Here is a commercial.
You had me at Allison 10-speed transmission. Features available on GMC Sierra Heavy Duty. Premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC.
Alright, now I'm gonna talk about Walt Disney Pictures. It is an American film studio and a subsidiary of the Walt Disney Studios, which is owned by the Walt Disney Company. 1929 to 1937, here we have the logo of the first Walt Disney Pictures name, Walt Disney Productions. There are the words Walt Disney and Productions in black text, and under them there are the words Mickey and Mouse in red text on a black outline, and under them there are the words Sound and Cartoons in white text on a black outline, and between these words, there is a Mickey Mouse waving, and under him, there are the words 2719 Hyperion and Hollywood in black text. 1937 to 1948, there are the words Walt and Disney in gray text. Here is an intro. 1948 to 1979, the text is now in black text, and its font has changed. Here is an intro. (1972 to 1983), the font has changed, and now on the bottom there is the word Productions in black text. 1983 to 1985, they changed its name to Walt Disney Pictures. The word Productions has been replaced to the word Pictures. Here is an intro. (1985 to 2006), now above the words Walt and Disney, there is a black castle with a black grooved line behind it. Here is the horizontal version, the icon, the blue version, and an intro. 2006 to 2011, the line has been removed, the castle is more detailed, and now it's inside a black rectangle. Here is the horizontal version, the blue version, the icon, and an intro. (2011 to the present), the words Walt and Pictures have been removed, and the font has changed. Here is the horizontal version, the blue version, and an intro.
You get every bit as much car as you would from the maker of that other popular German luxury sedan. And the BMW 735i is better looking too. Even if you aren't impressed by its get-out-of-the-way boldness, the BMW 735i is still a harmonious work of Teutonic sculpture. A sculpture that mates today's wind-cutting efficiency with yesterday's practicality. And unlike so many new models, the 735i still has drip moldings. They keep rainwater from ending up on your head and the seats. Speaking of which, things look pretty familiar inside, just a bit more contemporary than the previous 735i. You can choose from any of 6 upholstery colors, and the bottom half of the dash is actually finished in that color. We recommend any color but black for making the interior a pleasant place to live. And for staying alive, you get BMW's supplemental restraint system, which has a driver's side airbag. Because of the bag, the steering wheel is not adjustable, but you still get a good view of the large instruments. While there are no readouts for oil pressure or volts, there is a check control warning system that covers every malady you can think of. The 735i seats are a little on the firm side, but you get used to them. It helps that there's a 3-position memory for all of the seats' adjustments, and the mirrors also adjust to match the seats. For ventilation, the 735i has separate climate controls for the driver and the passenger. The system works automatically, but the driver controls the fan speed. Everything in the 735i is less than half an arm's reach away, the radio especially, and it's easier to use than the ones in some other German cars. Our only complaint here is poor reception from the rear window-mounted antenna. The trip computer is an advancement we prefer. For winter driving, it sounds a warning when you encounter black ice. And while we're on the subject of electronics, the 735i's 4-speed automatic is controlled electronically. There are 3 shift programs: manual, sport, and economy. The gear and programs are displayed on the dash. Unfortunately, the gear readouts on the shifter don't light up at night. A 5-speed manual is also available. And when you shift into reverse, the right side mirror automatically drops down to give you a view of what's immediately behind you. A nice touch. The rear seat offers plenty of head and leg room and 3-point shoulder belts for the outboard passengers. And there's also a window shade to keep the ultraviolets to a minimum. But we did find 2 flaws inside: a poorly attached section of otherwise lovely wood trim, and a flimsy plastic ashtray. Perhaps the latter is just a sign of the times. And for those times when you have to travel with luggage, there's a wide flat trunk and an unfortunately high sill. Also the now familiar BMW toolkit. And at the other end is BMW's excellent 3.4-liter fuel-injected 6-cylinder. It's pretty much the same engine that was in the previous 735i, but it's been modified to pump out more power. Horses are up to 208. Torque is impressive too, now at 225 pound-feet. The little bit of vibration produced is kept to a minimum with hydraulic motor mounts. Maybe that's one reason why the 735i doesn't feel like it goes as quickly as it really does. 0 to 60 took a scant 9.5 seconds, but felt longer. Power builds slowly and comes up most at higher engine speed. Transmission shifts are smooth enough to go unnoticed. And quarter-mile times are good at 17.2 seconds with a speed of 83. Things should pick up even more when the V12 version of the 735i shows up next spring. And in handling, this 735i's 2 tons of weight nearly goes unnoticed too. Body lean is well controlled and transitions from side to side are smooth. Aggressive maneuvers are met with a touch of scrub from the front end, and the back end stays solidly put unless you abruptly lift off the gas. Our only complaint here is with the 735i steering. Its electronically controlled power assist varies with speed. In hard turns, getting back to tangibles, the $50,000 BMW 735i is nearer perfection than ever before. And even with a few flaws, we predict it could sell for thousands more.
Connected, because after the conflict there began, sanctions were imposed on Russia by the West, and some of them, these sanctions.
While it was great of Jeep to offer a third row for those that need it, for those that don't, the real 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee has finally arrived. Its 116.7-inch wheelbase is shorter by 5 inches, enabling better off-road maneuvering, and let's be honest, it just looks better too. Traditional face, of course, but the body is a little more sculpted and the roof increasingly tapered to improve aerodynamics by necessity. Otherwise, still classy, rugged-looking, and every bit a Grand Cherokee. Same engine choices as the L for starters, standard 293 horsepower V6, optional 357 horsepower V8, but with the additional option of the 4xe plug-in powertrain from the Wrangler. Our tester was packing the 3.6-liter V6 and its 260 pound-feet of torque, plus the standard 8-speed automatic transmission, and outfitted in Trailhawk trim, which for the time being is exclusive to the 2-row GC. For max towing, you'll want the heavyweight punch of the V8, capable of pulling 7,200 pounds, but this V6 isn't that far off at 6,200. There are 3 different 4x4 systems depending on trim and available Quadra lift air suspension that gets the GC's hard parts up to 11.3 inches off the ground. Plus, the Trailhawk's new sway bar disconnect allows for more wheel articulation than ever. Trailhawks also come with Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain tires on 18-inch wheels, unique off-road camera displays, Quadra Drive 2 active transfer case, select speed low-range off-road cruise control, steel skid plates, red tow hooks, and of course a matte black anti-glare treatment on the hood. Also new for this generation GC is complete front axle disconnect, which happens automatically if the vehicle senses no need for four-wheel drive. We planned on exploiting all the grip we could find at Mason-Dixon Dragway. This Pentastar V6 and 8-speed combo has been around for quite some time now, but incremental updates have been made over the years, and this Trailhawk weighs in a few hundred pounds less than last gen. So it still feels plenty strong off the line, and surges to 60 in 8.2 seconds, a tenth quicker than before. Smooth and steady from there, completing the quarter mile in 16.1 seconds at 86 miles per hour. Considering its off-road prowess, the Trailhawk expectedly felt a tad cumbersome through our cone course. But with the increase in size, Jeep has gone to great lengths to not only reduce weight by using a lot more aluminum in the chassis and suspension, but to also get that weight lower by mounting the engine more than an inch lower in the chassis itself. The softly sprung off-road spec suspension does translate into some nosedive under panic braking, but not as bad as some. Stops averaged a good 120 feet. While there are options to take the new Grand Cherokee to higher levels of luxury than we've ever seen before, Trailhawk keeps things a little more familiar, yet still showcases new features like the slimmed-down air vents and the wealth of real estate taken up by screens. Stellantis continues to improve their easy-to-use Uconnect infotainment system, with faster operating speeds than ever and a great-looking 10-inch display. Plus, as in the Grand Cherokee L, there's an auxiliary display available for the front passenger as well. It may not have as much room inside as the L, but there's more space over last gen for both people and cargo. 37.7 cubic feet in back, expands to 70.8 with the rear seatbacks folded. Trailhawk editions include ventilated front seats with suede accents, navigation, and 9-speaker Alpine audio. Standard safety features are quite comprehensive, including full-speed collision warning with active braking and active lane management. Government fuel economy ratings for the V6 Trailhawk are 19 city, 26 highway, and 22 combined. We saw 20 miles per gallon. Comes to fitment, you can basically get whatever experience you're looking for, from stripped-down basic transportation to over-the-top luxury with off-road dominance in between. That's just part of what makes the 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee so special.
Strong Western military presence in West Africa. Jihadis are still attacking Random, and military
are against parts of the Ross.
Let's to thank one of our sponsors, Farmers Insurance.
Somebody needs saving. Don't worry, citizen. I'm here to save.
Already saved.
Today?
Switched him to Farmers so he could save an average of $441 on his auto insurance.
Okay. I guess I'll go save the world or whatever.
If you need saving, get a quote from Farmers.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.